Okay, hello and welcome to the storm alert. It's 1:30 p.m. on April 13th, and winds so far we're not seeing anything too crazy as far as the gusts go. I'm seeing gusts in the mid 30s on Long Island here, um, but as we go into the Jersey, it seems like there's some higher wind gusts here. 52 mile an hour wind gust over here at somewhere in Southern Ocean County. Um, But the one that really sticks out to me is this one: 76 mile an hour wind gust at this buoy here, 44025. South southeast wind at 70, gusting to 56, gusting to 76 with 10-foot waves. So pretty impressive in this particular. This might be from a thunderstorm, but for the most part, not seeing the worst of the winds yet. Maybe they'll ramp up a little more. So far, we're getting spared from some of the really bad winds, but there's still some areas that are seeing some high winds. There's a gust of 50 near Middletown, so there is some high winds out there, and this is only going to get worse, I think, as the afternoon goes on. At least that's what the models are saying. The thing that might be protecting us here on Long Island may be a little bit of low-level cooler air that's helping a little bit, but temperatures, that cooler air is getting scoured away. The temperatures are already up to 61, it looks like, at Farmingdale, and you got mid 60s in Jersey. And again, this colorful map here with all these watches and warnings. It looks like tornado watch might be in effect for Pennsylvania. Let's look at the lightning. So we'll see that there hasn't been too much lightning over our area, but if you go and you look over here, looks like there's a thunderstorm somewhere over here in southeastern Pennsylvania. Let's go look at the radar, and you will see here that this is what it looks like right now. And you can see that there's some thunderstorm activity in Pennsylvania, just showers in New York. So look at this radar here, and you can see here. Here are the showers and maybe some thunderstorms. Look like there is a warning over here for this cell over here that is in southeastern Pennsylvania. So let's go and look at the power outage situation. It's not too bad, luckily. We have 6,397 people without power right now, so it's not too bad. I'm worried this is gonna go up to like 100,000, but maybe we'll get lucky and it won't happen. So far, we're just seeing some mostly smaller, scattered smaller outages. Looking for some larger ones here. I don't really see too many. Most of those larger ones are on the North Shore, not surprisingly. Again, Huntington, Oyster Bay. Looks like there's some in Upper Brookville, Locust Valley. These are areas that tend to lose power when there's a lot of wind, so I'm not at all surprised that these outages are taking place, mainly on the North Shore. There was one in Hicksville. Oh, this is Plainview. So there are some in Plainview. There are some scattered outages, but it's not. So far, it isn't a widespread power outage situation yet. However, it could get worse. Now, if JCP&L, things are worse. I'm only looking at these two utilities because these are the areas that are going to get hit hardest by the winds along the Jersey Shore and Long Island. 17,428 people without power at the Jersey Shore right now. Looks like they've had a number of outages in Ocean County here, scattered around here. And they're in the warmer air, so they're getting a little more of the wind, I think. Than we are, but that may change. There's some more outages over here. We can do outages by county if you can get an idea of what counties are getting hit hardest with the outages here. We have, let's see, Monmouth County, Morris County, and Ocean County being hit very hard. Well, getting hit hard. Not that hard. It's only like 1% of the customers, so it's not. It's like I said, it's not that bad here. Let me just go back to that. So we can look at some cameras if you want here, just to show you. Get some traffic cameras to show you the winds here. Let's see what it looks like in Belmore. You can see that camera moving around. So the South Shore looks like they're getting into some stronger winds now. See that camera going up and down there. But we'll go a little further inland. Let's look at Levittown. I don't see a lot of movement here, so it seems like the South Shore may be getting. Let's see if I can see. I'm trying to look for the trees moving and the camera moving. Yeah, there is some movement here. You can see the camera moving up and down. That's definitely a sign of some wind. Let's look at Hicksville. Those don't work in Hicksville. I want to get let's try our area. Let's try Garden City Park. Yeah, I do see some movement. So we're starting to see, like I said, we're starting to see those higher winds. Probably starting to enter the region probably within the next hour or two. We should start seeing the winds ramp up. Let's see how this one shows you what's going on. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. See some movement, but nothing too terrible. So nothing, like I said, nothing too bad. We're not seeing 70 to 80 mile an hour gusts yet, but that is possibility as we go on into the later into the afternoon. We'll go look at power outages.us here. So the numbers are coming down in the Carolinas, which is good. But look at this map here. This just shows you how widespread this event has been. It really just shows you how widespread it's been. In Pennsylvania, there's 42,342 people without power. New Jersey, 61,000. We'll look at New Jersey here, and it looks like Atlantic City Electric is getting hit very hard. Okay, so Atlantic County has 136,052. No, 13,864 outages, and Cape May. So this southern tip of New Jersey here is getting hit very hard with the outages. If we go look at New York, let's look at New York here. So mostly it's Putnam County and Dutchess County that seems to be getting hit hardest in New York. That's a look at the power outage situation. I guess I could look at Atlantic City Electric. That would be my other utility. Atlantic City Electric. Let's see, we get an outage map here from them. Let's get an idea. So they're getting hit harder. So they have Atlantic City Electric has 38,000 customers, nearly 39,000 customers that don't have power right now. So this is what's coming our way. This is in southern New Jersey here. We will look at some of the observations from this area too as well. So we have lots of outages here. Looks like mainly smaller outages. See if we can shows you any see any big outages. It looks like there's one here in Brigantine that's fairly large. So there's one that's fairly large. But again, this is all due to the high winds that's in this area here. A large outage here. We can go outages by county here. So should have an outages by county. I don't think it does. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we go. So let's see if we point at the county. This Cape May County has 13,553. Atlantic County has 14,018 out. Yeah, this is where the higher winds are. So we'll look at some observations here. We have the high wind warning in effect until 6 p.m. of course. Tornado watch. Yep, for parts of parts of New Jersey are under tornado watch, and Pennsylvania. Sure enough, and I wouldn't be surprised if this gets extended into the rest of or most of the state of New Jersey. We'll look at some of the worst hit areas because that Wildwood was where we saw some of those strong winds. Let's see. This is Cape May Airport. Oh, look at this. So here you go. There was a gust to 60 miles an hour this morning at Cape May. I thought I saw that. 60 mile an hour wind gust over there at Cape May. So that's what they're dealing with over there. We'll look at Atlantic City Airport as well. South wind at 23, gusting to 41. We'll look at Tom's River. South wind at 33, gusting to 49. Let's go move into our area here, Nassau County. Well, this is really Western Suffolk, Farmingdale. South wind at 25, gusting to 39. Take it further out east. Let's look at West Hampton. 56, south wind to 25, gusting to 39. And we'll look at JFK Airport. JFK Airport. So south wind at 26, gusting to 37. So at least we're not seeing a 50-mile-an-hour gust, but that's going to be a possibility, I think, as we head on into the afternoon, for sure. With this, I will look at one animation here, and that's the Ventus Sky animation to show you the winds. And you can see here, we're going to just go wind speed here. Show you the wind speed here. We'll look at this wind speed. So right now the animation says the wind speeds aren't too bad, but as we go, let's go 3 hours from now later into the late afternoon, and the winds are going to pick up more. It looks like this animation has the worst of the wind on the south shore. Yeah, it has the worst of these are sustained winds, but if we go to the gusts, this is where it gets crazy. So we go to the gusts here. This is overestimating. Yeah, it's overestimating. See, it's saying the gusts are 62, but they're not reaching these levels. Probably because there's enough friction with the ground or whatever, or there's a little low-level cool air that might be protecting us, but that's going to get scoured away, and I think we'll see the winds continue to increase. We're not out of the woods yet, not by a long shot. And just to show you here what I'm talking about as far as wind speeds, we're going to go above the ground a little bit here. Alright, so instead of at 10 meters above the ground, we're going to go to 950. That's 500 meters above the ground. And look at this. So just 500 meters above the ground, and look at these winds, near 100 miles an hour. So it shows you how high the winds are aloft above us right now. And as long as we're in this zone right here, this is where we have the chance of seeing some of those winds come down to the surface in a shower or a thunderstorm. And this doesn't really start pushing away until later today. So this just goes to show you, again, this is 500 meters above the ground, but it goes to show you the kind of energy that we're dealing with in the atmosphere here, and this very strong low-level jet that is over our area right now. So I think that'll wrap up this weather update, and I'll keep you posted as long as I can on this storm. Hopefully the power doesn't go out for me, hopefully, and hopefully it doesn't for you either. Take care and be safe.